And we have a start for the grand final of our men's lightweight second varsity eights. Again, we're looking at crews from Pennsylvania, Princeton, Georgetown, Harvard, Navy, and Dartmouth. All right, pretty even start across the field. It's that crew from Harvard that are looking to get their bow ball out early, going right along with them, the crew from Pennsylvania. Very quick start for these second varsities in these lights, continuing to drive it on and see if they can't maintain that advantage over in lane number 1. All eyes will be on this Pennsylvania second varsity coming off of a gold medal performance at EARC's a few weeks ago. Right next door, the silver medalist, the Princeton program. Harvard bronze medalists at EARC's a couple of lanes away, so Abby in that coxswain seat in particular. Here we are riding with your race leaders from Pennsylvania. Ian Hawley, your senior stroke seat out of Darien, Connecticut in this 2V for Pennsylvania. But a strong transition into this second quarter from Harvard. Harvard, I think now with a slight number 4. I'm going to zoom right in, up in the bow seat of this boat. Doing all the technical finesse and balance. It's Henry Jones, junior Brit, riding up in the back for. All right, really targeted, strong second from this Harvard crew. They've pushed out to half a boat length lead over most of the rest of the field. So looking to go very early in this Harvard crew.
Yeah, Megan, that was the way this played out early in the season. Harvard had a big lead in the race where Penn made a furious charge at the end and just fell short. Penn turned the tables at the Eastern Sprints, and now it looks like Harvard's wanting a little bit of end is going to be another familiar feature to the Pennsylvania final.
Well, we're zooming right in on Dartmouth right now over in lane number 6, who are on the move and looking just to challenge for that bronze medal against Princeton. So big, strong push that we've seen from the Big Green through that second quarter to try and stay in contention up at the front of the field. Dartmouth just a little bit of a wild card in this second varsity, or what we can expect from this crew in the second half, because now look at this crew from Georgetown also coming on very strongly in lane number 3. The Hoyt on the podium at EARC's in that heartbreaking 4th place position. So looking to see if they can't turn that around and get themselves up onto the podium here at the
Yeah, the pack is closing in, but it is still Harvard who lead out. They're looking long, they're looking strong. They will look to try and rep their 1V did at the Eastern Sprints. They were not happy with that bronze medal. They'll be looking to replicate their undefeated 1Vs. But it's Penn who have the response over in lane 1, trying to kick it back. We have a key race on our hands here. Penn, Harvard, and Princeton all duking it out. Who will take home the victory?
All right, it does look like as we're approaching this final quarter of racing, it's possible between these 3 lead crews because it's open water between Pennsylvania, Harvard, and Princeton against the rest of the field. Not much to call for position 6, Georgetown, Navy, and Dartmouth, but it's an open water margin with not much track left to run, so the podium might be out of...
Harvard's rowing at about 40 strokes a minute, and they know it's coming. They know that Penn has a closing sprint. Are they ready to defend, and does Penn have another gear that we haven't yet seen?
Well, it's really going to heat up as these crews are quickly approaching the spectator area. Harvard went early in order to build this lead that they're holding now coming into the final meters of racing. But here comes Pennsylvania. You've called it, Dave. They have lit the fires over in that Quaker crew and are looking to push back. Harvard will have to go on defense now for just a few more moments of racing. We're coming into the red buoys, and Penn is on the hunt.
3 strokes a minute. It's now or never for the Quakers. Less than 200 meters to go. At 43 strokes a minute, they're trying to track down Harvard.
It has spent everything in the middle of the race
Harvard
course to
also
build
up over
this
40.
lead. They're just going to continue to hold as we move through these final few buoys. I think Penn. And it looks like they've just about done it. The Crimson come away with the raise in this second Varsity 8 for the lightweights. Pennsylvania settling for silver. And